Hey, it's your boy, Master Odds here, bringing you a new YouTube channel. We are going to start off by showing you some of the not so rare, but common, I guess you'd say, cards from the Sun and Moon expansion. Three expansions have been around so far. We have Sun and Moon, we have Guardians Rising, and now we have Burning Shadows. And we're soon to be expected the Shining Legendaries. I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, we're just gonna get it off. Start with the most basic cards that people normally would get, which would be energy cards. I only started collecting for a few months. I have enough energy cards to make almost anything. I could make a fire deck, dark deck, water deck, metal deck, anything. I can make it. Although I'm probably a little low on the fire, I'm probably a little low on the rock. I'm sitting at like 9 or 10 of them. I think the ideal number is about that much, but I am more of like, I gotta have energies. I don't want to pull too many, but I don't want to pull too little. I need the energies so I can get the attacks in. And so, with that said, the basics are out of the way. We got that taken care of. We'll start with probably the rock types, the ground types, whatever people call it these days. Rock, ground, it's all the same if you ask me. I'm going to start with the Crab Brawler. See, I can't even say names right some of these times. Past Simians, I got 4 of them. They come in handy. And there's another Crab Brawler. Got a whole bunch of them. Roll, Sandy Gas, Baldor, Rock and Rolla. I mean, these are just the basics of the basics. Soul Rock, another Rel, Rhyhorn, Lunatone, Sock, Mudbury, a lot of Makutas, a lot of Skarmories, a couple of Diglets, Fire, we're going to go through Panaceers, Charmeleon, a lot of Charmanders. Haven't pulled the Charizard GX out of the Burning Shadows yet. That's fine though. A lot of Growlithe, Torracats, Littens, Torkoals, another Litten, Normals, we got Lillipup, Herdier, more Lillipups. I think Lillipups are probably the most common you'll get out of the Sun and Moon pack. I pulled like several of them. Fearos are pretty common too. Turnbeak, Golbat, Picky Peck, whatever. Porygon 2, 3 of them. Porygons, 3 of them. A lot of Stuffles, probably those are another group of commons, so is Spindas. Fairy types, Snubbles, Grambles, Cutie Flies. Pretty much all that was Cutie Flies. Lightning, Electric, Dynamo. I kind of like these cards because if you look closely, they kind of look like beanbags, hacky sacks. They have like this unique design as if they were, I don't know, real life designs versus these cartoony looks, you know. Chinchows. These are also commons, these Togi Demarus, whatever you want to call them. I can't even pronounce that. There's just too much of these. Just so you know, these are all pretty much the common end of cards. These are what you're going to get through the commons. Marinis, a lot of those. Drowsies. I actually like the Hypno that they have. It's very well done. Viper, it's a nice card. A lot of Cosmogs. A bunch of Zubats. A bunch of Golbats. Esper. Krogunk. We're going to the darks. We're running out here soon. Raticates. I actually love Raticates and Rattatas. I'm so glad they brought them back. They actually are one of my favorite Pokemons since the base set, you know, the originals. Psyduck, Pelipers, a whole group of them. A whole group of Wingles, a couple of Horsies. Poliwhirls, Poliwags. Corsola, I actually like this card because it has Call for Family. It comes in handy for when you really need it. I mean, you have cards that could bring out your Pokemon onto the field a lot sooner than sending him out in the field, wasting an energy, and then using Call for Family, and then somehow retreating or using him as the meat shield. Wishy-washy, I mean, I didn't really go far, still on Corsola. More Psyducks, Shelders, Magikarps, Panpour. We gotta wrap this up. We're at 7 minutes into the video. This is it, along with the trainers. A lot of Simisage. I don't know why they gave me this many. I think that's from the Burning Shadows, so be on the lookout for Simisage and those Passimians. Or not Passimians, I keep getting them mixed up. Panpours. That's it. There's just too many monkey Pokemon in the newer generations. I was so used to like Mankey and Primeape. Now those were the original monkeys. I mean, it ain't much here. I mean, the Dratinis are nice. The Signs of Evolution. That's probably why I said Dragonite. And last but not least, the trainers. Now, this is probably the best out of the whole basic set, because let's face it, none of these cards are rare. At least the trainers, they have some sort of use. Timer Ball, Repel, Potown. I mean, this is just an example as to how I love these Wishful Batons. Those are really good cards. I find them great. Like, they could come in handy for quite a lot of decks that rely on one card of that kind. So, whereas, like, okay, you have, I don't know, Umbreon GX on the field and it has its energies and it's ready to go. You throw this bad boy on, and if it gets knocked out, you put the energies onto your Umbreon and you're able to attack with your other Umbreon without as much as worrying about attaching energies. Potions, the EXP shares, I got plenty of those. Those ones you gotta watch out for because there's a lot of commons. Poison Barbs, they're nice. Hows, they come in handy. Switches, they also come in handy. Pokemon Catcher, they're decent. Probably better off a Switch, to be honest with you. Energy switch is nice. Energy retrieval is good. Kind of wish they had a double energy retrieval, because, I mean, let's face it, double energy removal, discard 2 cards. Yeah. Crushing hammers, I got plenty of those. That'd take out a lot of stuff. And Rotom Dex. It's a nice card. Seems weird. I don't really understand why they have the Pokemon. I didn't see that there. There's like a little Pokemon inside it. Almost look like Pikachu if you look closely. I mean, you're not going to see it, but there's a little yellow dot that, yeah, you can kind of see it. There's a little yellow dot that shows that there's a Pikachu there. There's that little elusive Pikachu right there, yep. That's about it. That pretty much wraps it up. I don't have much time to say my goodbyes other than please rate, comment, subscribe. Look forward to September 7th. I will be unboxing 36 packs. It would probably be broken down into 4 parts. Who knows? Anyways, thank you for your time. Enjoy.